Now he's got sound.
Okay, so we're going to do that again. Good morning. Coming to you live from Axe Media Group headquarters here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay. I'm just going to start all over again.
Yes.
Today, top 10 bizarre beauty products.
Yes, and I'm going to like
Steve,
and share
I did
these
get your
videos.
text.
And people are going to start it off with no sound and say, "What's
Okay, so, hey, Jay, go to the Roland mixer.
Yeah.
And go down to the farthest slider. See how it's down low?
To the left?
Yeah, to the right. All the way to the right.
PC?
Yeah. Bring that up until it's pretty much even with the rest of them.
Gotcha. What's up with that? Why is it set that way?
We just need to resave it, is what we need to do. We need to save that.
Whoops. What happened there?
Right? What'd you do?
Did we lose sound altogether?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got to turn the aux back up. There you go.
Why is this all set up this way? It's what I want to know.
Well, I don't know. You're the one that set it up that way.
No?
I haven't saved anything.
What's with the from PC being low? Hello? 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 Is that going to help? That should help.
Let's see. See? Oh, yeah. Way better.
I haven't saved anything. What's with the from PC?
All right. So, yeah.
Auxiliary 2 doesn't need to be up, does it?
I don't know.
No. It doesn't.
I don't know.
That's the camera in the other room, isn't it? Hello, everybody.
It does need. I leave it up because when that camera's on, I'll forget to turn the volume up. That's why I leave it up.
That's what you're supposed to do is fade in.
I don't fade in. I just say you're live.
But now 7, 8, what do we got on that? Nothing. I'm just saying it's less confusing to have the things we're not using volumed off. Down. All right, so I'm going to save that. Bam. Saved on one.
You're going to have to show me how to do that.
Well, you click save, then you click the memory that you want to save it on, and then you click yes when it brings the little window up.
So, yeah, Steve O'Mickey Mac should be here tomorrow for his show. Good morning, Steve Schultz. Good morning, Steve McAllister. Steve McAllister says, "Hello, Jay. Welcome back."
Thank you. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Steve. Or Larry says. Laura says,
Top 10 bizarre beauty products. Guess what? I'm wearing them right now.
Susan Abar says, "Welcome back, Jay."
Thank you, Susan.
Laura says, "Jay," and then Laura says, "Yay, sounds."
Yeah, sorry about that.
You know, I'm glad we have.
Rusty.
Oh, Larry, he lets us know about the sound right away.
He's the bomb, man. He helps us out.
Oh,
he's one of the crew.
Hey, you know, why don't you go ahead and merge the camera on?
So they can see us?
Yeah. Jay's really out of.
I'm out of touch. I'm out of time.
Very much so out of touch and out of time. So.
Oh my goodness.
You better get back into it. Yeah. There we go.
I almost cut my leg off yesterday. I could use some bizarre beauty products to fix that.
To fix your leg?
I just, it was just hanging by a thread, man.
Laura says, "Yay, sights too."
So I had to, I'm limping around holding my leg on. It's a good thing I had pants.
And
I just tied a string around my ankle, hold it up there in place. You hear me?
Yes.
It was bad. Almost gone. Almost took the whole thing right off.
Yeah.
All right, so it's just a little bruise.
It was a grinder.
It's just a little bruise, but it felt worse.
You thought
Not
that
really.
you
It didn't feel
that
bad.
you nicked the tendons,
on the other side. Yeah.
So
Yeah, on the back side. Yeah.
on the back.
Right through the front. Boom.
Tendons
right through.
on your backside.
Yeah, I got some tendons on. I need some tendon. I need to tend my backside.
You have a tendency.
Yeah.
Travis is on. Morning, brothers. Love you guys. That's Pastor Travis.
Good morning, Travis.
You worked with him yesterday.
I did work with him yesterday.
Pastor Paul says, "Welcome to the daily grind, my brother Jay."
Yes.
The daily grind.
Yeah.
You can use some concealer and cover that bruise. Laura
Cover that
says.
bruise. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it's funny. The top 10 bizarre beauty products. That's going to be interesting, because There's some really, really weird stuff
Welcome
that they
to the
do with
daily
beauty.
grind.
Yeah, that's funny. We're going to go right out of the gate.
What's this cable on the floor?
That is,
We don't need it.
huh?
We don't need it.
Not right now, no.
Okay.
Human-derived, number 10 is human-derived collagen injections.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Now, collagen is basically, from what I understand, botulism. It's a type of
Sounds kind of crazy. to
toxic
be using
protein that they inject to kill the nerves in
your face.
your face. I think that's what that is. No, never mind. Never mind. That's another one. That's
So
Botox.
what does this thing say?
Botox, that's number 9. This is number
Number
10. Human-derived collagen injections.
Is that like buttocks? Only a little further north?
Probably. Collagen
North
injections
and-
are used to smooth out frown lines, crow's feet, wrinkles, smile lines, as well as give the appearance of full lips. So you could probably use that. Anyways, just kidding. Like Botox, this
What?
product is quite common, but the main ingredient is just Bizzare. There are two main sources of collagen: a protein responsible for skin strength and elasticity, bovine or cow, and human. About 3 in 100 people experience an allergic reaction to bovine-derived collagen, which has prompted manufacturers to source the collagen from aborted fetuses, placentas, and donated cadavers. I was okay until I read that first part. Let me find where I was at, and I lost my place.
Wow.
As the probability of an allergic reaction is virtually non-existent. Possibly the most morally outrageous source of collagen is the rumored harvesting of collagen from executed prisoners in China, taken without consent of the prisoners or their families, and exported worldwide for socialites to shoot into their faces. Okay, so, first of all, I have to say, ladies, you're beautiful. You don't need collagen injections. I think collagen injections just look weird and gross.
That's when vanity goes too far, man.
Yes, I mean I've seen people that have had so many plastic surgeries that they ruin their whole entire look. Laura says there'll be no
Did I lose?
what?
I must have closed the page.
Which page? Pastor says, I'm looking forward to seeing how you tie in scripture to this. I can't,
Are we still streaming on YouTube? Looks like it.
yeah. What did you do?
Yeah.
Did you close?
I closed the YouTube studio.
Oh, yeah, you can close that. It doesn't have to be up.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you don't have to have that up. Each human was created perfectly in God's image. No need for collagen injections. Amen.
I'm not a fan of makeup either. I got to say that. It's true for me. I get it, and I have seen women use makeup and do just a wonderful, wonderful job. I mean, it's very beautiful. And I've seen some women do an artistic thing with it, which is, so it's not like they're actually putting artistic, doing artwork on their face, which I think is amazing. And they do it every day, some women. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just something turned me off when I heard that. And then they talked about the prisoners in China and the fetuses, and I just do they even have to disclose that? I'm sure they have to disclose it somewhere, but how? In what way? A lot of times they give you something in writing to sign. I mean, is it in fine print, or are they telling you outright, hey,
Yeah. All right, so let me see here. I'm going to go to Philippians. Philippians. Where are you at? Okay, there you are. All right, so let's see what it says here. And I think this particular scripture is
About vanity.
I think that's it. Let me see here. I want to make sure that I'm in the right place.
Well, we're glad you
All
all
right,
joined
so-
us this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Um,
And sorry I had a rough start with all of the not having things on and up and merged and
Not that, verse 11, 4:11, not that I speak in regard to need, for I have learned that in whatever state I am, to be content. I know how to be abased, and I know how to abound everywhere. In all the things that I have learned, both to be full and to be hungry. Both know abound, suffer need. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So, and it's worded differently. Be content with what you have, is what I was talking about. And I think that also goes with your looks. You have to, if you're that worried about how people see you, and I get it.
Oh, and thank you so much, Susan, by the way, for the contribution, and I help you. It really helped me a lot. The most attractive thing about a woman that I've ever experienced is the way she can hold my gaze sometimes. A woman can look you in the eye and hold your gaze, and there's a pleasure in that is unlike anything else. It's one that you... I don't know the right words, but there's a connection in that you truly know and experience how you are not alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's something about that a woman has something about the way she can look you in the eye and engage with you through her eyes that can...
Yeah. Hebrews 13. Let's look at that. That's how Noah makes his tea, He brews it.
He brews it.
Can't help myself. I can't help myself.
Can't help yourself. He brews it, bro. How do you make holy water?
Like Dad would say, boil the hell out of it. 13. Concluding more directions. 13:5. Let's see what that says. Let your conduct be without covetousness. Be content with such things as you have, for he himself has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear. What can man do to me? So in a way, like doing things like that to yourself is like a form of covetousness, if you think about it.
I suppose it is.
So we're going to catch up on some comments here.
Yeah.
Lara says, I don't wear makeup, and you're very beautiful without it. Mm-hmm. My grandpa used to say that if the barn needs paint, paint it. But if it doesn't need painting, leave it be. Pastor Paul Clark says, my dad always said, if God didn't bless you with beauty, buy it in a jar. Larry Melton says, Sue White is going to have knee replacement, and they say that they are not going to put her to sleep. Okay.
Whoa.
We'll pray for her.
Oh, how can they do that? That's insane.
We are perfectly formed in our mother's womb, Susan Abar says. That was from the Lord.
And we do.
Isn't
need to
he
go to
great?
commercial?
Yes, he is. Yes, we're getting ready to. Let me catch up on this.
Yep.
Laura said prayers and strength for Sue. Prayers that God guides the doctor's hands. And Larry says, you have to have good looking knees, Larry says. Larry. So yeah, don't forget to get rid of the box on top there. Or box.
All right, and we are going to play that video for you.
Make sure the
If I can get to the VMix. There we go.
make sure number 2 is or number 4 is turned up.
It is.
All right.
And here we go to commercial.
I have almost an OCD fetish in crawl spaces. It's where nobody goes. And it's where more problems start, more problems happen. And literally you can have a beautiful, beautiful home and get into a crawl space that could end up being literally tens of thousands of dollars to repair.
When my kids had never seen Star Wars, so we started with episode 1. Yeah. We went to episode 2, and we did it over different nights. We got to episode 3. The reaction they had to Anakin was like, "He's Darth Vader! Oh no!" They were like all upset and horrified. Well, we didn't get that because we knew ahead of time that he was going to be Darth Vader. We forget that that's part of the excitement of the original 3 was we didn't know, you know. So, but that's me. I love that stuff.
While other guys are getting, say, $600 to do the same job I'm doing for $300, I get to work and I also get 2 or 3 jobs because of my pricing. So they get their 1 job a week and I'm getting my 10.
And we're back.
We're back.
We're back, everybody. So thank you so much for your patience and waiting for everything. We're smoothing everything out. Today we're going to be working on video calling some more because, well, we haven't figured it out quite.
We haven't quite.
Exactly. So
That's right.
yeah. So we're going to try and get some of that worked out. So Jay and I will probably be sitting on the other side. Dennis will not be here today.
No.
So we're just going to be messing around. We might just try to call random people or something. I don't know. We'll see. We got to figure out how to do it with Skype. And then we'll have to have a microphone hooked up to that via USB or something, because I don't think that we can use the cable that makes that.
I think
a
we
source.
can. I think that's meant to be used that way. We just got to figure it out. But this isn't the time to talk about it.
Yeah. Anyways,
Well, tune in for the learning curve.
the learning curve.
And find out how far the curve bends, at what angle or radius. It may be a 90 degree. It may be some sort of
A
circumference.
22.2.
It may be a slow, bring it in, incremental change into the right direction, and it may just go bam and be working.
Yes, which is weird when that happens. That's your springies
It's
vibrating.
my springies are vibrating.
Number 9, Botox injections. So Botox is botulism.
I thought we already read that.
While the Botox procedure to prevent frown lines and wrinkles may sound fairly normal, but you're having injected into your skin is quite bizarre.
Bizarre.
Botulinum toxin, Bo plus Botox, is one of the most poisonous naturally occurring substances on the planet and the single most toxic protein. Eating food contaminated with Clostridium botulinum can lead to serious food poisoning. The fatality rate is 5 to 10%.
Whoa.
1 microgram or 1/1,000,000th of a gram is lethal to humans, and the amount used in cosmetic procedures are consequently very small. Botox. Now that's what kills the nerves, and like you could be like, "Are you upset?" No, I'm smiling.
And why do they do that?
Because it's supposed to get rid of
Wrinkles?
wrinkles.
So it just
It basically relaxes all the muscles in your face. Curve learning. I start off slow, then taper off.
Yeah. To 0. Me too. Larry.
Number 8, snake venom cream. Snake venom cream, Jay.
Snake venom cream, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first.
The neurotoxins produced by members of the cobra family of snakes and some vipers and rattlesnakes act on prey by blocking nerve impulses to the muscles and inducing paralysis.
Inducing paralysis.
Realizing that snake venom could produce a similar effect to that of Botox, the beauty industry has come up with a synthetic form of snake venom that is supplied to the face as a cream rather than injected, and it is meant to be safer and less invasive. The venom that was used to create the synthetic version comes from snake farms in Brazil, where thousands of snakes are milked for their venom. That's just a weird sounding sentence to even say.
That is.
Milking,
it really is.
Milking a snake.
Milking a snake. Very, very bizarre.
Okay, number 7, placenta wrinkle cream. Now we know what a placenta is.
Does that bother you?
It'll bother you before it'll bother me.
Okay, cool. So what was this again?
Placenta wrinkle cream. According to the manufacturers of the product, placenta wrinkle cream derived from bovine placentas can slow down the appearance of visible signs of aging by moisturizing skin and combating wrinkles. Some of the companies also used placenta. Yes, flowering plants have placentas. Plant placentas. And even human. Claims were first made in the 1940s when this idea was first marketed that the nutrient-rich placenta gave off the benefits of hormones and stimulated cell growth. Since the FDA quickly decided that this constituted a medical claim, the manufacturers changed their claims to say that the proteins present in the placenta moisturize one's skin and hair.
Very interesting.
Oh man, this next one.
Excuse me. Sorry.
This next
I burped
one.
into the microphone.
I didn't hear that. This next one's really gross.
More gross stuff?
Yeah, bull semen hair treatment. How dedicated are you to having smooth, shiny hair? If you're serious enough, there's an option, in the UK at least, to have a hairdresser massage bull stuff into your scalp.
Does it say bull stuff?
No.
What does it say?
It says semen.
What
I
is
don't
it?
like
Bull
that
what?
word. Bull semen. Into your scalp.
And so where does that come from?
In the UK, the reasoning
It comes from the UK?
The reasoning behind the revolt.
So
let me finish. Let me finish. The reasoning behind this revolting idea: hair is made up of protein, although essentially your hair is dead, and some proteins can help form a protective layer around your hair. Some people thought that it would be a good idea to market protein treatments as a way of keeping your hair healthy. The supposedly ultimate source of concentrated protein. Bull stuff.
Bull what?
Bull stuff. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now what were you saying about the wording or something?
I just made a dirty joke, and it's rather adult in nature, and I probably shouldn't have.
Okay, well, I didn't even hear it. So I think that's why I guess I stopped.
So where does bull semen come from?
From a bull?
It must come from.
It must.
I
Hence
was
the name
thinking
bull.
the UK, but I think you're probably closer.
The UK. Bird poop facial treatments, number 5. We're moving along from that monstrosity of a part there.
Train wreck of a. We could have a lot of what are they called?
Larry says
A pun.
you could put the white stuff from chicken poop on your face and look like a young chick. My grandpa always said when I had chapped lips, because I used to get vitiligo, it was that bad.
Yeah.
He'd say, well, the best way to get rid of that is to smear chicken poop on your upper lip.
Who finds this stuff out? That's what I want to know. Who says, hey, you know what? Let's try bull semen on our hair. You know, somewhere somebody accidentally was a little closer than they should have been when something was being
Back
taken
whenever
from them.
they were mating
It got
a
in
bull.
their hair.
And they thought, oh, it looks,
I'm saying you're taking a pretty close look at what's going on
See, I
down
had
there.
moved on from bull semen to bird poop.
And then injecting stuff into your face to make it look better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they
Who
don't.
said, hey, let's stick needles in here and see if that helps?
Hey, look! Hey, we should. You see that? You see that rotten food right there?
Somebody sat around with, one of them puree
Yeah.
machines. Let's try this.
Yeah. That's who thought? If that stuff will paralyze you, we may as well see
Yeah.
what it can do and inject us.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The things people do.
I heard they're doing transfusions. So older people are getting transfusions, like live transfusions from a person's body to their own to maintain their youth.
Is that it? Wow.
There's some suspicions
You can do. Yeah.
that is part of the Epstein thing.
Yeah.
All the youth up there,
Yeah.
that was part of the...
And I think
And that's
that,
all assuming.
Yeah,
I mean, that's all...
It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean,
Something wrong there.
When it's
Something
your
was going
time to
wrong
go, when it's your time to go, you're not going to stop it.
There's an obsession with the youth. And look, we can live to be 120 years and be healthy to that day. The thing I'm bizarre, and through medical research and advancements in the comforts of life, the processes of manufacturing and the processes of farming that make things more abundant and more easily obtained, have allowed us to live longer. I mean, back it used to be a lifespan, a full life was 40 years.
Yeah.
That was old age. And I'm sure you were pretty gristly by then because the going was pretty tough. And I wonder what they did about beauty then, I think that people had to find each other beautiful for
They didn't do
a
anything.
multitude of reasons. And I think that's important. Maybe now there's a little much, because things are so easy, there's too much focus on a single thing.
You should see a picture of Miss America from the 1800s.
Really? Is there one?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so it's probably a trademarked photo. But
She is not pretty by our standards. at
listen,
all.
you got
But
to
she
find there's a multitude
She looks
of
like a sturdy
things-
woman.
Multitude of things that are beautiful about a person.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And if you can't check quite a few of those off the
Morning,
list,
Becky Green.
maybe physical beauty is the most superficial of the things.
Larry told the dirty underwear joke again about the bird's feathers.
What's that?
Why do birds have feathers? So you can't see their dirty underwear?
That's right. Hey, so boy,
We got 7 minutes. All right, bird poop facial treatment.
what?
There's an old
kind
Japanese
of
beauty secret
insanity.
making its way over to the Western world, and it's called yugusu. No fun.
What did you just say it was?
Yugusu. Yugusu. No fun. Or sterilized nightingale droppings, an enzyme called guanine, also added to various makeup products for its pearly sheen. found on the nightingale's droppings apparently does a good job at bleaching and exfoliating skin. Kabuki actors and geishas have been using yugisu nofun for hundreds of years to remove makeup and to keep their skin soft. The joy of spreading bird excrement on your face doesn't come as cheap as a jar of Olay, though. It's around $20 for 1 ounce. If you'd rather have someone else do the smearing, you can go to Shizuka Day Spa in New York, and $180 later, your face will be smooth and soft. Bird poop. Oh, yeah. Becky said it's all going to the birds.
Yeah.
Now, leech therapy, that's number 4. Now, I've heard about this. Letting blood-sucking parasites attach to their slimy bodies to you as a detox sounds like a questionable idea. However, leech therapy or Hirudo therapy has been practiced since 1020 AD for treating the skin disease and helping patients recover from surgery. These days, leeches can be used in the treatment by treatment of varicose veins, reducing blood coagulation and helping stimulate blood circulation in reattached organs that require critical blood flow. If you are more adventurous, you can follow in the footsteps of celebrities such as Demi Moore and take your way to Australia and have your blood feasted on by the medical species of leech, Hirudo medicinalis. Well, they used to do that. Like they would, like when you were sick, they would attach leeches to you to, purify your blood, so to speak.
Yeah. Which is very interesting.
I remember watching a
bloodletting.
Yeah, I remember watching a show called what was it? It was 911 Rescue 911 back in the day, and this kid had cut his fingertips off with an axe on accident. So they found him, they reattached him, and the blood wasn't circulating. So what the doctor did was he stuck a leech on each finger.
Oh, to suck the blood into it.
And brought it back, sucked the blood into it.
Yeah, I got the blood flowing.
Yeah, I mean that was back in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean somehow, of course there's little things that I've had pretty good chunks of my flesh separated, but still attached, and stuck them back, and they within a day stuck back.
Yeah.
But I've also had them misaligned where they stuck back but then left a really weird
scar.
Yeah, like a protrusion of the, so yeah.
Yeah.
Like a fault line.
Yeah.
Where it had shifted. But it since actually went back to its right.
Yeah, the human body is amazing. Lara says a friend of mine had surgery and they applied leeches to increase the blood flow to the area to make the skin graft attach correctly. That's cool.
Yeah.
Fish pedicure. That's number 3. And
we've got 2 minutes.
if you're willing to give leeches a go, you might also be interested in letting a school of small fish nibble at your dead skin cells off of your toes. The idea is that you put your feet into a tank containing a species of carp or doctor fish and wait 15 to 30 minutes while they feast on the calluses. Because the fish are toothless, the process is meant to be very safe. And they can only get off pieces of dead skin, flaking skin. In Turkey, there's a treatment originated where the treatment originated. The fish live in a natural hot spring and a popular skincare option for people who bathe there. Pig's feet diet. The odd treatment isn't plastered on your face or combed through your hair, but eaten instead. Pig's feet are being marketed as an edible way to combat wrinkles by the owner of Hakata Taunton in New York restaurant. He figures that since the tootsies of the pig contain high amount of collagen, which is used in anti-wrinkle creams and lip injections. A person might as well eat them to gain similar benefits, although collagen is one of the major proteins involved in the maintaining of skin and muscle tone. Consuming a meal of pig trotters is almost certainly less effective method of keeping the scalpel away than simply maintaining a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and staying out of the sun. Snail slime cream. Because snails can heal and regenerate their shells using the slime that they secrete, the beauty industry is now using the slime of the common garden snail species, Helix aspersa, in beauty products. The myriad of claims from the slime's efficiency range from getting rid of acne to improving stretch marks and scarring. The snail secretion, which is also used by the snail to reduce friction as it moves, seems to have antibacterial and in addition to antioxidant qualities. If it works for the snail, why not put it on your face? So that's our top 10 list of the day. People use fly maggots to clean cuts of the flesh. That's true. I saw that in that movie Gladiator. So it's time for us to get out of here, Jay.
It is.
It is indeed. And we're going to do a little playing around with stuff on the next show. It's probably going to be last time we did it was really boring, so I apologize for that. So it's that time again. It's time to say goodbye. Thanks for the gross beauty tips, Laura says. You're welcome. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the Morning Drive today. We'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel. Be sure and tune in next for the Learning Curve, followed by probably a classic episode of Crime Time. I've been trying to get a hold of him, so until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
And this has been
The Morning Drive.